Hey, everybody. Oh, boy. All right, we're here. Happy Friday, TGIF. Oh. Hold on one second. Oh, boy. My laptop just unplugged itself. All right. So, happy Friday to you all. I know everyone's probably going to be at the Grow Streams. So, I guess I don't expect a lot of people to come in, and that's okay. I guess something's better than nothing. I'm not here to compete with others. So, if anybody comes in, that's great. If nobody comes in, that's fine. Y'all can watch it later. But I really need to come on here and discuss things because there's something going on YouTube and Facebook. And I feel like as somebody who utilizes this platform and as a part of this community, I feel like it's important to say my piece on this subject because it's wrong, and sometimes we just need to, call things out for what it is. And this is a subject that was brought to my attention yesterday on Facebook. I had no idea it was a challenge or just a ugly trend here on YouTube. I'm very disappointed to hear that it's even anything at this point. It's cruel, it's wrong, and I think as YouTubers we need to stand against it. So last night as y'all know, I placed a child up for adoption almost 5 years ago this December. 5 years ago this December. And, I just want to put this out there. Hey, Kim. Hi. I'm just putting this out there. Hey, Lewis. I'm okay. I'm just putting this out there. Hi, Cam C. No woman really willingly places a child up for adoption. It's not all smiles. It's not all fun and games. It's not funny. It's not cute. It's a very serious situation. And yes, women feel like they're doing the right thing by their child because they feel like they can't raise that child at that point in time. So the right thing to do is to place that child with a family that is also, in need because they, for whatever reason in their life, can't have their own children. And but it is a very difficult decision to make. It's not an easy one. It's not a fun one. Hi, Go Fish Office. So, now there's apparently studies that, children who are adopted are severely affected by this as well. Not much. Just a serious topic that came my way. So yesterday, like I said, as you'll know, I have placed a child up for adoption. I was sexually assaulted 5 years ago, and there was a child as a result of that. And I wasn't going to keep her because, I didn't press charges on the person who did this. Right? It is wonderful, but it's not an easy one, and it is very traumatic, it's great for the baby, it's good for the other people, but the birth mom is usually the one that gets screwed in the end, But, no one ever really thinks of that part. There's no therapy, there's no programs that help birth moms, and I'm just laying that on the line. It's a selfless, heroic act, yes, but, there's still a lot of stigma and hate towards women who do that. People consider women who place children up for adoption to be lazy or, hey, blood, they're either lazy or whatever, taking the easy way out. Or I could tell you, placing a child up for adoption is definitely not an easy way out in any way, shape, or form. And if you think that way, you could step off my channel right now, because you obviously don't know a damn thing. It's but the reason I'm talking about this, because I do talk about this on my channel a lot, but this is really not about me and my situation. But the reason I brought it up is because of how this came to my attention. So I was in a birth mom support group yesterday. There's not in person. There's a whole bunch of them on Facebook, just like any life thing, weight loss surgery, adoption, things like that. There's a support group for everything on Facebook, which they're not great. Okay. They're not great, but sometimes I'm doing okay, blood. Just been, dealing with a lot of personal crap. So, but anyway, so this came to my attention yesterday. There was a live video on Facebook. I mean, of course, I didn't see it as a live, but there was a woman who went live on her Facebook channel. She had a son who was maybe, I think they said he was 8, somewhere between 6 or 8. And she had another young baby, an infant, probably, recently born. And she was taking a live stream of her son with the new baby. The son was holding the baby very nicely, I must add. Good for him. He seemed to really care about his little brother. So what she did was she went live, telling her older son, pretending to, that she was pretending to give away his brother. Yeah, that's what she was doing. She did it as a live stream. She went live on Facebook pretending that she was going to give away his little brother. Hey, Exploring Ginger. Now I know that, some kids out there may think, oh, that's cute and funny, but you know what? It's not. It's not funny. It's not cute. I mean, first of all, you got issues with jealousy and things like that. So, and then you're sending the wrong message. Oh, well, we don't like it. It's a whole big mess. I mean, this little boy, like I said, he's probably about, I think they said he was 8. And I have to say, I'm giving major props to this little boy. Yeah, it's a joke. It's a sick thing to do to a child. I mean, that's traumatizing. I mean, I'm taking personal offense to it on many different levels. Of course, my heart goes out to this. I mean, I just want to say this. I'm giving props to this little boy. I think, like I said, I'm pretty sure they said he was 8. But he was really fighting for his little brother. He was trying to protect his little brother from his own mother. 8 years old. And he's protecting an infant from his own mother. He was really deeply hurt and saddened by what she was doing. That's traumatizing. Why would you do that? I mean, God bless this kid. My heart went out to this little boy because he was hysterical, thinking that his own mother was going to give away his brother. I mean, she even said, well, we could trade him in for a new baby, and oh, well, how would you like it if we traded you? I mean, not only that, she was saying it as this is a baby store. First of all, selling babies is illegal in this country, so that's not even funny right there. There's a, a baby trafficking stuff. Yeah, well, CPS definitely needs to make a visit, that's for sure. I mean, that's a real, like I said, it's abuse to the child. It's abuse to her own child. And the thing is, if you look at it, well, now she took it down. Now she got smart and she took it down because she got thousands of views. Her video went viral because of it. Hey, Farmwork686, hello. Her video went viral for a hot minute. Listen, like I did a video a while ago about this. We need to vlog responsibly. we need to be responsible about, you know, the challenges that we accept here on YouTube and Facebook, because we don't know who we're going to hurt. Now, supposedly, from what I'm seeing, this is not the only time this has happened recently. I accidentally posted a video on my my community tab. I wasn't going to post it there because I didn't want to get backlash, because, you know, you're not supposed to, you know, mention channel names when you're talking about things. But there's actually a bigger channel. Right, I understand that. But there's actually a bigger channel here on YouTube who did a similar act, which I think was even more sick. In this case scenario, it was the husband who did it. The husband hired somebody to pretend to be Child Protective Services and pretend that the Child Protective Services was going to remove the child from his mother, who's his wife. Apparently there is a challenge going around on Facebook and YouTube, pretending to tell your children that they are going to be adopted. This is cruel. This is wrong. I have no idea what would possess somebody to even think that this is a cool idea. Now listen, I understand there was a time in life where people used to think it was funny to tell their kids, or, you know, your siblings would tell people that, oh, he's adopted and things like that. Again, that's not cool either, but I mean, that's been going on for a long time. But the thing is, it's not documented and put on YouTube or Facebook to humiliate. This is why therapists are going to stay rich for a long time. Now, in the comments section of her live stream, she did say that she was telling people that she was just joking, that she was making a video to document this so when these kids are older that they would look back and laugh on it. That's sick, man. That is truly sick. You know, I don't care if this live stream doesn't get monetized or whatever else, if I'm calling out people for being ridiculous. You know, it's sick. You don't do this to your kids. Well, enough people saw her video. Enough people saw it. I'm sure she has neighbors that probably saw it. I'm not even sure. I wouldn't even be surprised if this kid's teachers saw it at this point. You know, so, you know, just because you remove something from Facebook or YouTube doesn't mean you can't find it later on. You know, just think it's permanent. A lot of people saw it. Now, the YouTube channel that did it, their video is still up. It's still up, and it seems like this channel does a lot of those kinds of things. Oh, of course. This is wrong. You know, as YouTubers, we need to stand up and stand against these kinds of things. You know, we can't allow these things because, you know, right, exactly. That doesn't mean somebody didn't make a video of what it is that you posted. Like I said, you know, the kid is 8 years old. It doesn't mean that his teachers didn't see it. His teachers might have seen this. Hey, Harold. You know, this kid's teachers probably saw this. The neighbors probably saw this. You know, here's the thing. And here's the kicker of this, is that, well, I mean, you know, I still even think it's wrong to tell your kids they're adopted or you're going to give them away. I mean, it's a life we're talking about. This is someone's life we're talking about. You know, that's not funny. I don't find it funny because, like I said earlier in the live, is that I have placed a child up for adoption. And there's a lot of ladies out there who have placed children up for adoption. And there is a lot of stigma and anger and just cruelness towards women. Hey, Trendorama, there's a lot of cruelness towards women who place children up for adoption. There's still a lot of, you know, there's still a lot of hate and things towards that. People find women who place children up for adoption to be lazy or taking the easy way out, cop out, whatever they want to call it. You know, this is interesting because a couple years ago, it was around Christmas time, there were two videos that had gone viral. One was a couple who was adopting a child. They didn't even acknowledge that a birth mom even existed. You know, in the scheme of life with adoption, birth moms are like, no one knows that they exist. They don't care, you know? You know, we're invisible. They got that child. It doesn't matter how they got that child. You know, and you know, again, you know, birth moms are taken advantage of left and right throughout, you know, history and things like that. You know, we're promised something, and you know that promise is not always given to us. I could tell you from going on Facebook, these Facebook birth mom groups, because in my state we don't have counseling services for women who place children up for adoption, and we're just left to our own, you know, our own demise. And it's hard. It's a hard thing to go through, and you know, it's a hard thing to go through. So, you know, when you make a video like this, you are literally mocking a group of people. You know, you're putting a lot of like heat on people who are doing this legitimately. And that's wrong too. Because, like I said, you know, when a woman places a child up for adoption, it is not an easy choice. No one just willingly chooses it. And I could tell you, when you place that child either with the agency or with the adoptive parents, there's no smiles, there's no laughing, there's no rainbows and lollipops. It's a horrible thing to go through. You know, it's a loss that you cannot, that you literally have no idea. Right, exactly. Of course, you know, placing a child up for adoption, there is usually good intentions. I mean, I don't think there's ever been like a bad intention, but unfortunately, there's also people who wish to adopt children who have bad intentions too. We have to put that out there too. I mean, let's be honest. There are people, I mean, sure, it's very costly, and there's a lot of actions that a person needs to go through to adopt a child, but that doesn't mean that, you know, when there's a will, there's a way. You know, when you're looking for, you know, something, you know, I mean, Harold, look at Sons of Anarchy. They had it right in the show. I'll tell you what, Sons of Anarchy really brought a lot of different horrible things. Hey, team, Bill with Geo, hi. You know, that's the thing, is that, you know, Sons of Anarchy did bring a lot of horrible industries to the light, you know. But, you know, it's very wrong to be doing this. You know, I understand that there's a lot of, you know, YouTube challenges out there, and, you know, hey, Cynthia, you know, ones at which kids are eating Tide Pods or snorting condoms or things like that. But you know what? They're hurting themselves. They're not hurting other people. If they want to be a stupid idiot and harm themselves, that's on them, really. You know? I didn't really care. But when you're hurting someone else, oh, gotcha. I'm doing good, Cynthia. Hold on, Harold. Let's get you a wrench in here. There we go. You know, well, yeah, that's rough. I mean, there's also people who are forced to place children up for adoption, just, you know, because something's going on in their life and they can't handle being a parent. You know, we I mean, I don't want to go into the whole pro-life conversation, you know, but we can't have it both ways, you know. Hey, Von Trees, you know, we have to, you know, be prepared. Uh, you know, it's just wrong. You know, yeah, oh, that's good. You know, it's just, you know, it's just so wrong. Oh, of course. Well, I've known you the longest around here. Well, and Steve-O there. Um, you know, it's just, you know, we have to be careful with what we're doing here on YouTube. Like I said, there is just, there are some really cool, like, Dancy Dance type of, you know, challenges out there. That's fine. Eating Tide Pods, that's on you, man. You want to eat a Tide Pod and hurt yourself? I mean, I don't know what to say at that rate. That's on you, you know. But, you know, when you do a challenge like this, you're hurting multiple people. You know, you're hurting your own children, and you're hurting other people who are placing children up for adoption. You know, it's, Yeah, it's gross. But hey, if that's what you want to do with your life, you know. You know, it just... Yeah, I know. Well, you know, it is, we live in the days of social media. And well, here's the other thing, you know, hmm, um, you know, it's... I mean, the other thing is, I mean, let's face it. Back in the day, we had different kinds of challenges. They probably weren't as big as a problem. That's true, Cynthia. And you know what? That's the interesting thing with this. Hey, Mongo Myers. That's the interesting thing with this is that, you know, when you post videos like this and you're being verbally abusive to your child like that, amazing things will be unturned because of your behavior. You know that, right? When you post a video like that and you're treating your child like that, I mean, I would hope it would only be natural that somebody would send child services to do a wellness check at the very least. But I've seen a lot of channels here on YouTube who do things kind of similar to this, and then child services usually makes a visit, and then stones are unturned, and then we learn other things. So, I mean, while it stinks that people are posting these things and it's wrong, I guess in a sense we kind of have a window into their world. And maybe we could save a child from being abused further when they post these things, but it doesn't make it right. I mean, but then there's also stupid people who just fall into these YouTube challenge traps. I mean, I, for one, don't like to do too many YouTube challenges. I mean, challenges are, for me, you know, are usually like, you know, the Dollar Tree challenge, or we had the Get Up challenge, you know, things like that, things that don't harm other people. You know, if you're going to do a challenge on your channel, just make sure it's something that's not going to be harmful to somebody. Hi Uber GoPro. Yeah, challenge someone to get a job. That's a good one. Or read a book. That's exactly it too. You know, here's the other thing. I mean, I'm disabled, as we know, and they do have YouTube Kids, you know, for, you know, the tablets and the phones and things like that. You know, but the problem is, you know, they do make it a little too easy to download the regular YouTube app. But if you put the parental controls on your devices there. Oh, no problem, Lewis. I'll be here for a bit. You know, the one thing that my son got into, and yes, I guess I will be mentioning a channel name in here, is you know, Jeffy the Puppet. Okay, Jeffy the Puppet, I think, does. Yep, Jeffy the Puppet does, you know, I guess there's some Mario related stuff in his videos. So, so when a kid is looking for Frankie, do I need parental supervision? No. Although today Shane Dawson's new video comes out, which I'm excited about that, at least, you know. But you know, that's the thing, is that, yeah, right. I mean, we had the issue with Momo a little while ago. You know, that was a problem. It's one of those things. But you know, again, they make it so easy for kids to find the worst things, you know? Like my son, he was watching, you know, stuff with like Mario cartoons. And somehow he found, this Jeffy the puppet, because Jeffy was a suggested video. See, that's another thing, is that, you know, YouTube, you know, kids may be watching kid videos, but, you know, somehow along the line, because something may, like this Jeffy has puppets in it, and they have Mario in it. You know, it's not a kid's video, but it becomes a, you know, somehow along the line they feel it's a suggested video. That's sad, you know. And Jeffy is a big epidemic for a lot of little boys, you know. So yeah, I guess, you know, the way I did it is, yep, yeah, they do suggest videos for everyone to watch, and it's usually based on what you're watching. But when, you know, when you're watching a kid video, they don't necessarily 100% suggest a kid video to watch in its place. So that's what's going on here with this stuff. But I mean, now the channel in which did this video on YouTube with the fake CPS worker. Now, first of all, if you're pretending to be CPS, that should automatically be, you know, a problem, because you're impersonating a government official. I'm wondering if there's a charge for that. I'm going to guess that there is. And if there isn't, there should be. Just saying. Yeah, that should be an automatic charge. That's not funny. And you know what? There are some people out there who do go through that. Hey, Jeff, there are definitely people out there. By the way, if you haven't tried this Maples flavored Sweet Baby Ray's, pew, make sure you do. That's some good stuff right there. But, you know, you can't be doing that. It's just, I mean, the thing is, you know, now it just come to my mind is like, when you, let's say this video series is a suggested video. And what if there's a, yeah, oh, this stuff is good. The maple one's good. This one. This is good. Oh, well, that's a good thing, Cynthia. That's good, though. I would love it. My live streams do end up in suggestions every now and then, which is a plus, because then I get new people in my live stream. I haven't been to any grow streams lately, so, you know, that kind of works out well in my favor. So if YouTube wants to suggest my live stream to people, I mean, there's actually a way to go out and find random live streams too, if you didn't know. All you have to do is search lives, and then there's a whole, like, I think it's like a whole listing of live streams, you know. So, and sometimes, you know, you'll have the suggested ones. I'm going to start going to random live streams, people I might not know. See how that goes, you know. But, you know, the other thing with this whole thing is, you know, why you may not, no, just coming to think of it is, what if a child who is adopted sees this stuff, you know? I mean, listen, from my own personal experience of placing a child up for adoption, the one thing I could say is that parents who, I mean, from the agency in which I, you know, use to place, they do actually advise the adoptive parents on how to tell their children that they are adopted, and they are advised. It is actually part of the agreement that they will at some point tell their child that they have been adopted. So, you know, but, you know, that's also going to set off some issues for kids who are adopted as well, you know. They're going to have to see this and be like, oh, is this why my mother gave me up, because she just didn't want me, you know? That's going to be pretty messed up for that child to see as well. We really need to think about things before we do them. You know, we have people on YouTube and Facebook. Hey, David! Yeah, it's been, well, I guess we'll get to that in a minute, too. You know, I just had to bring this up because it's just very hurtful and sad to see. You know, think before you post something on social media. Oh, well, Halloween's coming, so you got all the people coming in for the candies, huh? And Thanksgiving's not, wow, Thanksgiving's not really that far away either. Could you imagine that? Wow. I can't even believe that. We're like almost a month away. Well, see, that's okay, David. Telling them that they're an alien. I mean, I tell Frankie she's an alien all the time. Oh, that's cool, David. You need a vacation. Just think before you do things, you know? I mean, maybe Facebook is a little more locked up and maybe kids may not see things. Hi, Susan. Hi. Welcome. Oh, I had no idea anything about that. Hi, Scorpion. How you doing? So, you know, maybe what I'm saying is coming off as a little harsh or mean because people think it's funny. Oh, well, David, there's some people on Facebook and YouTube because we can't just not do things. Hey, Kevin. Unfortunately, there's some people on YouTube and Facebook who think it's cute to make videos. Well, the one from on Facebook was a woman who was telling her oldest son that she was going to be taking his little brother to the baby store to be sold. And it was traumatizing the hell out of him. And then there's a YouTube family that did something similar. Oh, maybe I missed it. Well, I have to check. I'll check and make sure your bell is up. You know how YouTube is. I'm pretty sure I might have you. I actually haven't been to any live stream this week. Yeah, right. Oh, that's awesome, Harold. Do you want to touch on that subject too? Sad to hear about Kurt Sutter, though. That's stinky. That's stinky. He got fired. But I have to say this though. I wonder if there's another reason behind it. You know, FX got bought out by Disney, right? I wonder if that plays a role in here somewhere. Think about that. Disney now owns FX, which means Jax is now a Oh, not yet. No, we're working on it. So that means Jax Teller is now a Disney prince. And Tara will be a Disney princess. And I guess Gemma is just like Maleficent or something. Oh, yeah, no, we haven't yet. We're working on it. You know, we're both going through stuff, but we're working on it. I mean, Charlie could totally pass off as a Disney prince, I guess. Later, David. Can you imagine that? I mean, that's probably what it is. That's where I'm going with that, Harold. Exactly. They didn't like his vision. Oh, man, you think they're going to clean up the Mayans? I haven't seen the Mayans new season because I don't have cable anymore, so I'll have to wait for it to come up on Hulu. Good morning, Heather. I'm sure that's exactly it. Well, you know what? That's when I saw that yesterday, I was like, oh well, Disney just bought FX. Well, I mean, on the bright side, they bought FX after Sons, so we got to see Charlie's butt quite a bit and a lot of other things. So, sorry, Disney. Hey, Justin. Somebody was just telling me yesterday you could watch, hopefully this isn't going to get somebody in trouble, but somebody was saying you could watch Undeclared on YouTube. If so, I'll be watching that all the live long day. See that? We could take a horrible conversation and mix a little Charlie love in it. Right? Oh, that was just, yeah, see that? That was just after Sons ended. Oh, man. I mean, the worst part of it is Netflix is taking a huge hit from all this, too, because they're losing all that stuff. Somebody was telling me recently that, you know, as a paid YouTuber, that should be like a gift. Hey, you know. Well, Hulu still has Sons. I don't think Hulu's going to lose Sons because Hulu was bought by Disney as well. In fact, somebody was just telling me the other day that when the Disney Plus comes out, you will be able to get a package, a bundle. I'm doing good, Justin. How are you? Wow. That's kind of scary to find out what Disney plans to do with the Mayans, you know? Oh, boy. Disney now owns a lot of things, like Rocky Horror Picture Show. I hope they leave it the way it is. It's bad enough they attempted a remake, you know? That means Frankenfurter is now a Disney princess, if you didn't know. Oh, Cynthia, that's horrible. Don't listen to those people. Oh, Scorpion, let's get you one. There you go. You get a wrench, and you get a wrench, and you get a wrench. Yeah. Well, right, I know, right? Oh. We had it on Netflix down here, but now they don't. No more American Horror Story either. No American Horror Story. They used to have Nip Tuck on there too. Oh, see you later, Kevin. Have a sunny day. No, I don't know about Walmart because Amazon has merged with Kohl's. Yeah. Amazon merged with Kohl's. What is it? You could actually take your Amazon returns to Kohl's now. Well, no problem. See you later, Scorpion. I'll make sure I make it to your live stream later then. I'm sorry if I missed it. I haven't been around to anybody's lately. Yeah, Disney will find a way. Well, they already did a remake of Rocky Horror Picture Show. It was not good at all. You know what stinks? It's like I don't want to judge the actors. Capitalism at its finest, I guess, Heather. Oh, cool, Cynthia. Yeah. You. No. No. Don't bite me. Want to say hi? Look, Cynthia's here. Say hi? I think so. It had the girl from Orange is New Black. Hi, Eagle VP. How are you? Say hi. Oh, there she is. Want some cheese? Here. Ow. Ooh, ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. There you got a Frankie mukbang. Would you like some turkey too? All right. Here, have some turkey. Look, look. Wow. See that? Oh, 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 oh. Wow. She downed that really fast. Oh, that was just a little itty-bitty turkey, huh? Want to come sit on the couch with me? Yeah. Oh, she's got plenty of food in her dish. Yeah, we made crock pot ribs yesterday. I think she really liked that. Oh, Harold, that must have been good. Oh, Nanny Boo Boo, I had to get the app back to make her. I was using TikTok. You didn't miss anything. I gave you some. I gave you some. You got some already. Yeah, you got some? Silly puppy. Nope. What are you doing, girl? Huh. Wow, you're stealing the show, aren't you? I do have to get, oh, look at this weirdo. Well, Frankie, then you're going to have to get a job. No, I have some hot dogs in the freezer. Hey, Von Trees. Where you want to go? Want to get down? Want to get down, puppy? Huh. Wow. You're being a weirdo. You are being a weirdo. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, wow. That's awesome, Harold. See, I want to take some of the hot dog. Isabel always thinks that maybe she doesn't know her own name because she always looks when you say the word turkey. Let's see, turkey, hot dog, cheese, chip, Cheeto, hot dog, outside. Let's go outside. Whoa. Wanna go outside? We'll go outside in a bit, okay? Oh. Okay, we'll make you a hot dog for dinner tonight. Huh? Want me to make you a hot dog? Or chicken? You want chicken? You want turkey? Turkey. No? Well, not right now. It'd be later, Frankie. I was going to make chicken anyways, but... Oh, Lord, Frankie. Oh, boy. Spoiled? No way. That dog ain't spoiled. Ugh. Them eye crispies. Oy, oy, oy. What are you going to do? But, yep, so... Ooh. Oh, wow. Wow, that must have been really cool. A German Shepherd, 2 German Shepherds and a pug together? Wow, I'd like to see that. Frankie, what are you doing? Frankie probably thinks she probably thinks she is a German Shepherd. Frankie! Oh dear, hold on. Oh, of course you have to get into the garbage. Huh? No, Frankie. Now I wonder what life would be like if I brought home one of those cats. If I brought home one of them cats, the cat would probably help Frankie steal the garbage. So therefore, I guess I do not need a cat as much as I'd like one. So yeah, that would be cool, but it's either that Frankie would pester the cat. I don't know. Before I got Frankie, that's what I wanted to do, was get a cat, but that didn't quite help. That quite didn't happen. But so yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about, was the You're Adopted challenge here on YouTube and Facebook. Yeah, I like cats too. Which I'm going to drop. With that said, before I forget, I hear that. I guess that's how I fill the cat void, because well, I mean, actually, that's not really filling it, but you know, I volunteer at a cat rescue 2 days a week, so that makes it a little difficult. But before I forget, Oh boy, of course they put my live stream on limited. They make it so difficult. But before I forget, since we're bringing up the cats, I don't know if you guys have been around. Oh, it's not that limited. Um, the kitty cat that I was working with had passed away. His Oreo, or no, whoops, sorry. Oreo is alive, and Tom Thumb was the one who had passed. Tom Thumb passed away from FIP. He was adopted with Oreo, which was awesome, but he passed away in his adopted family, with his adopted family. So, unfortunately, because, he was only with the adopted family for such a short while, that is the feline coronavirus. Feline infectious peritonitis, which is caused by a type of virus called the coronavirus. Yeah. So, hey Jamie. Yeah, we were talking about this new YouTube Facebook challenge. People thinking it's cute and funny to I don't even know what possesses people to do these things. This video on Facebook. Ooh, yay! I was actually going to drop the link to mine. Boop, there it is. Boom, there it is. No, what happens is some lady... Ooh, a wish list. Oh, cool. That's a cool idea. So some lady on Facebook did a live stream telling her her oldest son that she was placing her younger kid up for adoption. Can you believe this? And she doesn't appreciate the backlash she's getting for it, Like, why would you do that then? She's saying in the comments that she said in the comments that she wanted to make the video for her kids when they get older. That makes no sense. That is a horrible thing to do. I mean, you're traumatizing your kid for 5 minutes to show him something later? I don't. Well, guess what? The video has now been removed. I don't know if Facebook removed the video or she removed the video because she was not happy with all the, she got a lot of views on that video. Thankfully, it was on Facebook and not on YouTube, I'd hate for somebody to get monetized, for that. But this other channel, the husband played the prank on the wife for doing that. He played a prank on the wife saying that, that he actually hired someone to pretend to be Child Protective Services and pretend to take her newborn daughter away from her. That's not funny either. It's not funny. And then, people are like, oh, well. But no, it's not, oh, well. It's not funny. You gotta think about the other people. No, it's definitely not cool. Yeah. Oh, I bet. Well, like I said, I had found it in, somebody posted, yeah. I mean, the thing is, you have to think about, it's like I said, it touches on a lot of nerves for a lot of different people. Really. Hi. Oh, Frankie. Okay. Anyways, but like I said, it touches a lot of nerves for a lot of people. I mean, sure, it's child abuse. It's child abuse for those children. And like we were talking about earlier, is that YouTube suggests a lot of videos to people, to different people, and I just think about, kids who have been adopted, who may see this as well and be like, oh well, maybe this is maybe my mom didn't love me enough. See, that's the thing, is like, for me, um, with the placing of adoption thing, they do have birth moms sign a form where the child can find you, when they turn 18, and, I did sign that form, but, the way I see life is, if, if, uh, if she never comes back and finds me, I'm not going to take that as an offense, though. I take it as the fact that she has been so well cared for and she's so loved and happy with her life that she doesn't have to worry about, where she came from. I mean, I don't know if that works for a lot of kids who are adopted, but, when people post things like that, it kind of raises that question. It kind of ruins it for other people, for these kids, Yeah, well, but see, that leads me to another thing, is like, what people don't realize is the pain and suffering that a woman goes through. Hey, Trigger Trey, that's my buddy. I'm just, I mean, I guess, a lot of people, I know some people may have me think of me coming off as like selfish or something like this, but, you have to think of the birth moms out there. Oh, I have to go check it. Oh, that's right, you got them new sneakers, right? Oh, I have to check out your new video. Yes, I saw it on Instagram. I have to go check it out. I haven't been on Facebook, YouTube much, in the last 24 hours. There were other issues. I guess I could touch on that too, because I know people are gonna ask. So yesterday, my housing was supposed to come by and do, the director of my housing was supposed to come by and do an inspection. Now, I'm not 100% certain if OMH was supposed to be coming, but I thought that they were, but maybe they were, maybe they weren't. Not 100% sure. They're never honest about what things are going to happen here. But they were supposed to be here yesterday at 1:30, and well, they never showed up. I ended up calling to find out what happened, and yeah, so they canceled without saying they were going to cancel. So I literally sat here all day yesterday waiting for them to come. And so yeah, like I said on Facebook last night, because I was just like stuck in my feelings, I don't know if OMH was coming. The one thing I do know, though, is that the one lady upstairs told me her room was a mess. So I'm wondering if they didn't come here yesterday because she called and said, listen, my room's a mess. Just letting you know. It's possible that they put it aside because they, if OMH comes here and her room is indeed a mess, then they could essentially, get fined. They can get a ticket for her not keeping up. Hi, Ham Tea. She can get the agency fined for her not cleaning up her house. They could actually get a fine for the place not being kept up, which is interesting considering that they're allowing the other one to live up there with her peeing in plants and stuff. So, wow, that's awesome, Cynthia. Congratulations. I gotta get out to them grow streams soon because I need to work on my numbers just a little bit. So, yeah, which is annoying. But whatever. It's one of those things. But then on top of everything, you know, Jacob's going through a lot of stuff. But I don't know if I'm going to talk. I could talk about this later, I guess, thinking about it. You know, he's just going through a lot of stuff at school. He's very far behind, and it's tough. It's tough because he is that far behind in his learning and things. So, I don't know. I think we'll talk about that later. I'll try to talk about it. Maybe I'll have Jacob in his room or something and see how that goes. But the most important thing is, you know, you guys gotta, when you do your vlogs and videos, and I get it, you want to be funny and things like that, but don't do it at the expense of somebody else, you know. That's not cool at all. Weirdo. So, as I get ready to close out the live, I am going to drop the link to my merch store. Like I said, like I was talking about earlier, was one of the kitties had passed away. So the rescue is responsible for his really? Oh, see you later, Cynthia. The rescue is responsible for his vet bills. So I guess my merch store came at a good time because I am donating half of my merch earnings to them, as well as the National Alliance of Mental Illness. So if you can consider making a purchase on my store, that'd be awesome. And even if you buy anything from the store, you know, let me know, and then I will enter you for a classic t-shirt giveaway. So that's what I'm going to be doing now, is that if you make a purchase from my store, I will enter you in a giveaway for a free t-shirt. So so yeah, just let's do that. And I will be back at 9 o'clock tonight. How's that sound? I'll be back at 9. And then tomorrow is my birthday. So I will probably do something fun tomorrow. Maybe do a 2-hour live. So I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Turn it up. Yep, turn up. See you guys later.